Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Excuse the terrible lighting, we're getting a snowstorm right now. Look at here. This is the most, okay, hello? You see? Probably not. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. My name's Caitlin. If you didn't know, I do a bunch of book videos like the one you are seeing right now. And I think Rosie's gonna come up. You see her little tail? Come on. Yes, she is. Hello, pumpkin. Just sit here. Okay, so today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my reading journal for 2025. I did this for 2024. I had an absolute blast with it. Honestly, it was one of my favorite things to do and like reset on Sundays because I could just simply sit down, scrapbook. Let's get into it. I got a lot of inspiration from Katie Reads because I love just her journal style and I love like the little stars. So a lot of these are inspired by her. I really liked how her spreads looked, so I did copy like that type of style. There's the credit because her journals are literally freaking adorable and I love them. So let's get started though. So the first one that I did is my cover page for 2025. This looks so great. I absolutely love how it looks. It turned out brilliant. I wrote out 2025, made it a little bolder. I used my black pen to trace it. On top of that, I put a lot of stickers in. This is like the only sticker brand I use. It is from Etsy. I get a bunch of comments on where they're from. When you get the stickers, you get this like little envelope or this little card that you can cut out. They're not stickers, but they're just like cardboard and you can stick them in your journal. So these four are like the spring ones I got, but I really liked the color vibes they all had. They all had this brown color, this naturey vibe, and that's like the vibe we went with my journal. I love how naturey it is. Little kettle, there's also some mushrooms and then a little deer, which I thought is just so cute. So we have that, and then a bunch of those stickers are ones that I've gotten in packs. And then on top of that, I used some washi tape that I got Michael's, and then this one pack is from Amazon. On top of that, there's this little wax seal, and I know it kind of stands out because it's blue and that's not the color scheme, but I got this wax seal because Dylan's cousin sent out invitations for her wedding, got an invitation, and so I used the little wax seal from that because I was like, I need it, it looks so good. So I put that in my journal. I know it doesn't really go with the color scheme, but I think it looks really good. And that is my 2025 titles page. I love how it turned out. It looks so cute. It's like the vibe I want for this journal. So a lot of the colors in this journal is going to be brown colors, nature vibes, but as it gets to different months, so like January, I might do more wintry stuff. The next page we have is the beautiful, lovely, is the library where I marked down all of the books that I've read. I love this idea. I don't know who started it, but it just is such a great idea to document your books. I think exactly for this, I think there's like 90 spaces. My goal was 80 books, but I put it down to 70 because I've only read one book this month so far, so it has been a little bit of like a bad month. But I made a key this time. There's a little key there that I made with a little flip door, and it has a key of just like each month. They all have different colors. I was gonna do it by like rating, but also I don't think I'm rating this year. So for January, they're all gonna be blue. That's why Magnolia Parks is blue. Nice little night sky. I love doing that. I also added one of these stickers in, and it's like a little record player. Yeah, I just also love the colors of the wood that I used. That is the next page. I love how it turned out, and I can't wait to highlight this with all my different books that I read this year, so I am excited. Next, we have the next page, which is going to be my series tracker. I have 3 pages for this, so it is one here, and then there is another one right there. Basically, I just kind of wrote out series tracker, and then I wrote down all the series that I am in. This is one of my favorite stickers I have right here. He's little. It's like a little frog. He's so cute. Anyways, so that is, hi Rosie. So that is my series page. It's very simple, but I like it. I like it a lot better than having to print out all the books because honestly, printing out the books and having to like keep track of it is so much, and also it's so much ink. I was gonna pet you, but that's fine. Next, we're gonna get into my reading goals and the little boxes that I cross off. This is one of my favorite pages too because it's got that door thing. And this little door thing has all of my goals on it. There's just a bunch of goals that I want to kind of complete in 2025. If you flip it, it's got all of the boxes. So like my goal is 80, but I did a little extra just in case I go over. Very self-explanatory, very simple, but I like the simplicity of it. It's very simple to track, and it's one of my favorite ways that I tracked last year. I got rid of a lot of ways of tracking because it was just so much to go back and to finish it. And then the next one we have is my favorite books every month. The way I tracked it last year was I did a book of the month, like January and February against each other, and then whatever book one, it would go further, and I didn't like that because I had to choose between books of which one I liked. To be honest, all of those books were my favorite, and I kind of pitted them against each other. So it just says my favorite books of every month. I made kind of like a little box of where the picture is gonna go, and I'm really trying to make sure that the sizing fits the page. I had a huge issue with that last year. So yeah, just a bunch of vintage and naturey stuff. Oh my god, I forgot I did this page. Okay, I didn't have the books printed out, but I just did that yesterday, so that's the only thing different from the video. The next page is going to be 25 of 2025. I tried to focus on either it's like the first book of a series or it's in a series that I'm already in, just to kind of make it a little bit more realistic. And a lot of them also are some like new releases that are coming out and books that I'm working on that is on a series. And then like first books of series is like Magnolia Park. So this is what it looks like. I also put out all of the book titles, and I love how colorful it is. My printer is kind of off, so the colors are a little bit more vibrant than they should be, but I think it looks so good. And I basically just put a bunch of boxes on the side. I also really want to finish a lot of Cassandra Clare books this year, so there's like a lot of goals, and I'll go over to this when I do my 25 books of 2025. I'm not sure when they'll come out, but it will come out pretty soon, so just look out for it. Anyways, that's the next page, and I love how it turns out. Next one is also one of my favorite pages. I think it just looks so pretty. This is new releases of 2025. I love how this turns out. Basically, I have a page where I have 9 books that I'm most excited to come out, and then also I kind of just had some like fill pages. And then on the side are the months, and they all have boxes so that I can write in when the book is coming out. So January through December just ends on this page, and there's just like a blank page. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. I thought I could kind of fill up those pages of like what books I read throughout the month, and I'm gonna just put them around the journals so that, you know, it's not just like one whole spread of just books. At the ends, this isn't in the video, but I added this like plaid design to it, and I think it really makes the page. I love how I did the 3x3. I do want to kind of put them together a little bit more, because it does kind of feel a little spacey. So yeah, but that is the next spread. It's one of my favorite spreads too. I started doing this late in the months for 2024, where I started doing these calendars, and I marked off like the days it took me to read. Recently, it hasn't been that hot about finishing books. So I basically made these crazy spreads of the months, and I'm gonna track when I read them. Once again, Miss lovely Katie is the benefactor of this because I love these spreads, but this is one of my favorites that she did, and she basically made like this huge book where you flip them out, and then the rest of the months are there. So these ones aren't colored in because I got very annoyed because they just take forever to like fill out the boxes and just like trace them. So I just did the months that I need right now, which is just 4 months, which as I get into like May and all that, of course I'll trace them, but I don't want to do that right now. So, but I do really like how it turned out, and I'm doing January right now. Obviously, I need to update it because this is updated to the 14th and it is the 20th. So that is the last page for my 2025 spreads, and I absolutely love how they're turning out. But I did want to show you January real quick because these are just new spreads that I did. This is the January spread that I did, and I absolutely love how it looks. And then the last and final page that I have so far for this journal is this books bought this year page. I'm really trying to be on a book buying ban, but I told myself I can buy books that are in series and new releases, because how am I supposed to stop myself from reading them, you know? So the books bought is pretty simple. Very excited, and I think just looks very cute. It's very simple. I'm scared. Anyways, ta-da! And I've been loving the plaid. I think it looks so cute and everything. Yeah, so thank you, Katie, for having all of those gorgeous spreads out, because I would not have found them without her. That's where all of my inspiration comes from. That is that. My back is hurting from my posture. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to do more journaling videos. Without further ado, that is the end of my journal so far. I can't wait to get into it. This journal's hefty, and like we only have left in this journal, so this might cover 2025, or I might be getting another one, so we'll see. My next color I really want to get is pink, so we shall see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please get a like and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to know every time I post, and you don't miss a journal video by me if you do love my journals. That's it. I will see you guys in my next video. Stay safe, and I love you.